All right, on the phone this morning with Jason Matity from Matity's Get Fishing. Good morning. Thanks for joining the program.
Oh, very happy to be here, fellas.
Jason, I have to ask you this. It's National Fishing Week, and it goes through till July 7th. There's no better week than getting a Canada Day in there as well for a long weekend across this great nation.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, anytime I get and to enjoy the Canadian outdoors, it's just a real blessing to get out there and cast a line. And yeah, you're right. If it coincides with a long weekend, it gives me just one more day to fish.
True. So, Jason, for those listening, I mean, we have lots of, anglers who know all about National Fishing Week. But for somebody who's thinking of trying it for the first time or novice fishermen, fisherwomen, what does this week mean to them?
Well, what it really means is it's an opportunity to get out, try the sport for the first time if you haven't tried it before. And for those of us with experience, this is your time to give back. It's your time to really, now that the weather's hopefully good, mostly, you want to get out and get people fishing for the first time, introduce them to the sport, and continue to get this sport of angling growing because, even though it's pretty big around Canada, I mean, across the country, it generates over $8 billion in the economy. That's no small chunk of change, between people buying tackle and baits and accommodations and you name it.
Wow.
It's just something that is a nice, fun, unplugging type of activity where you get an opportunity to put your phone down, get off social media for a little bit, and just enjoy the great outdoors. And it's really good for your mental health.
Jason, there's a reason why it became one of the most famous lines when people would take some time off and they put the Gone Fishing sign up. It says a lot about what Canada's all about. One question for you. For first time I ever went fishing, believe it or not, my cousin handed me the Pole Peel Pocket Fisherman. Okay, I didn't catch any fish that day, but my aunt was kind enough to make us tuna sandwiches, so I did have fish. Any quick little tip you can give somebody for the first time what they should go out there with?
Well, it really kind of depends where you're going. Like, I mean, if, obviously in places like Manitoba, you guys have literally incredible fishing off of any corner, right in the city, in fact, so if going for cats or walleyes, like essentially throw out what's called the good old pickerel rig. You can find them at every store. They're nice and cheap.
Right.
Throw some bait on that, throw it into the river. If traveling is an issue for you, you can catch anything from a sucker to a giant walleye to a catfish, carp, whatever. If you're going out to like White Shell, Lake Winnipeg, places like that, you want to have maybe a few jigs and that good old, spoons, the flashy spoons.
Yes.
Go around, and a pike is always willing to take a whack at one of those. Sometimes you catch walleye and bass too.
Right on.
Okay, we can't let you go because we get fishing enthusiasts who call our show all the time, and some debates have started up around here. So I'm going to give you a couple of questions, and you give us your take on them. Is it walleye or pickerel?
Well, you know what? Walleye is the proper name. Pickerel are what our parents and grandparents called them, and sometimes it just stuck. But walleye is the proper name.
Okay. True or false? The fishing is better when it's raining.
Fishing is good anytime you find fish that are willing to bite. I've had equal success in both.
Okay.
And music. Some people have been suggesting you got to have music playing.
You know what? I like the music of Mother Nature. I just let the birds and the breeze and the trees and all those things make the noise for me. I prefer no music.
Jason, you're a beauty. Thanks so much for calling in this morning. National Fishing Week, June 29th till July 7th.
Catchfishing.com.
Oh, catch fishing, yep.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.